Razor. Dangerous.
Forward.
Steppn razor. Mutabaruka. Art of war. Listen, Jamaica. Mutabaruka and Steppn razor, and this is the art of war. Way on, yeah. Sing it, representing from our family. The blood of African kings run up in our veins. Here in Jamaica, rebellious offspring. Muta got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't tame. And this a warrior spirit inside. It come for break every shackle and chain. On a Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Steppn razor, Pitney, and the art of war every Thursday. Hey, look how many years them whip with. That's what the whip and one microchip with. We tell them Babylon style of fit with. War it out until we get to a victory. Hey, them fight my brother and sister. When we are dance, them say we move sinister. I know we listening, Mutabaruka. Chant the culture, chase the vultures away. On a Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Kunta Kinte, Pitney. It's like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus on fire. You see right there represent from Mutabaruka. The art of war. Sure. Rascals.
When a youth fails, it's always put down to personal problems. But one cannot ignore the social system and the effect it can have on an individual. It's all about the youth. It's all about the youth. The youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. Too much unemployment, too much violence and the crime. Too much our youths are in a prison doing time. Not enough in the colleges and universities. Not enough for them to do. Not enough activities. Our youth have so much energy, so much vitality. If it's channeled in the right direction, how great they could be. But they face a lot of problems in this society. And it's supposed to be a land of equal opportunity. It's just the other day, them get to realize racism in society is institutionalized. It took the murder of a black youth to open up their eyes. Equal opportunities, is it a pack of lies? It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. Make we look into the schools, we youths now do so well. Enough of them I get suspended and I get expelled. When they finish primary school, they were doing very well. Them come out of the secondary, just about can spell. When it comes to sport, the youth get no support. Athletics on the football pitch and also on the court. But then you will find, when it comes to the youth, their mind, all of a sudden some teachers don't have enough time. Our youths are as intelligent as everybody else. At school they are not really taught no knowledge of themselves. They are categorized and thrown upon the shelf. They're left with only certain choices of obtaining wealth. It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about...
Yeah, good day. This is the Steppn razor, the art of war. We're there with you on next Thursday. Bright Sunday, bright Monday, bright Tuesday. I think rain did fall Tuesday. Bright Wednesday, bright Thursday. So hope tomorrow is bright again. Even though we hear like a hurricane thing going out there, but it's come like it don't have no effect on way at this moment. So it's our next program, and we're going to carry you through the program in some very serious way, because some serious things are going on, and we have to really examine it. We have to really put it into perspective, and we have to really comment on them. So, it's a Steppn razor.
Rasta snap, hear me no start. Hey, no. When you get your 15 minutes, make sure say you know where you are do with it. No slide down, slip it and go aim and go miss it, cause I want life you have, so make sure you live it. Things with them in that is your ripple, you know in it.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Rasta snap, hear me no stop. Hey, no. When you get your 15 minutes, make sure say you know where you are do with it. No slide down, slip it and go aim and go miss it, cause I want life you have, so make sure you live it. Things with them in that this your rebel, you know in it. The love of Rastafari, where you feel live it. Fight off wars and I love we use win it. Plenty love where we get, and from we get it we have to give it. Solid foundation with all of it build it. Dreams and aspiration, man, no make nobody kill it. Promises and prophecies we have to fulfill it. Every second, every minute we commit, so we depend it. Don't have a vision, we surely go and perish. Good enough people it will speak to that way have to cherish. That tune don't have no hook, no verse, it don't have no topic. Only could I find it, vibe it, rhyme it, write it in the tropics. We grow the best, down in the west, fresh and organic. Fruits and vegetable, man, we take it like tonic. The way the rhythm you move, man, me can't overstand it. Look like it at the baddest thing on the planet. People them a say, nothing we no edit. Half a big up Purple Dove and give him some credit. Don't ever be, don't bother be astonished. We lose some, we do some battles, we have won it. We'll never be no enemy, you never see how we are flying. And a 1, 2, 3, and a do re mi, and a XYZ no try. Better you stop, now go to the shop. Cash can't buy it. Your mind never bad, your heart never gone, you still can't deny it. Never you go ever be no dog to your vomit. You are not a puppet, worse not a comic. Hold your pride up high and never make them step on it. If them get the chance, they make you sink like the Titanic. Hold up it, dig fit, make them go and dig it. What them dig too, cause them can go in it. One reap where you never sow, that's how you finish. Never plant a seed, but you won't cut me spinach. Can't spoil me character, can't touch me image. Special DNA from a royal lineage. Ancestral protection, cross all the bridges. Elohim hail the king, we know who him is. When people come around, scrutinize them. Have ulterior motive and behave like a friend. When them get where them come for that mission end, check with themselves, you not see them again. You never know where them a go like do re mi fa sol la si do. Don't give me no all papi show like no eeny meeny miny mo. Move like El Nino, up we go like torpedo. Burn ego so we grow bite, no hands that feeding yo. Touch blaze the chalice in a Buckingham Palace. Bob Marley say I him shot down the sheriff. Warriors don't fry chairman at the board berries. Heart full of love, no have no space for malice. Everybody nowadays have the latest gadget. When them be looking at the mirror, them a dodge it. All kind of filthy things become them a bit, but the laws of nature, man, it just not go have it so. When you get looked, never you go ever be no dog to your vomit. You are not a puppet, worse not a comic. Hold your pride up high and never make them step on it. If them get the chance, they make you sink like the Titanic. Hold up it, dig pit, make them go and dig it. Put them dig too, cause them can go in it. One reap where you never sow, that's how you finish. Never plant a seed, but you won't cut me spinach. Can't spoil me character, can't touch me image. Special DNA from a royal lineage. Ancestral protection, cross all the bridges. Elohim hail the king, we know who him is. When people come around, scrutinize them. Have ulterior motive and behave like a friend. When them get where them come for that mission end, check with themselves, you not see them again.
You never know where them a go like no re mi fa sol la si do. Don't give me no all for the show like no eeny meeny miny mo. Move like a ninja up we go like torpedo. Burn ego so we grow bite no hands that feeding yo. Touch blaze the chalice in a Buckingham Palace. Bob Marley say I him shot down the sheriff. Warriors don't fry chairman at the board berries. Heart full of love, no have no space for malice. Everybody nowadays have the latest gadget. When them feel looking at the mirror, them a dodge it. All kind of filthy things become them a bit, but the laws of nature, man, it just not go have it so. When you get your 15 minutes, make sure say you know where you want to with it. Just slide and slip it and go aim and go miss it. Cause I one life we have, so you know where you feel live it. Certain kind of things, this your rebellion, no in it. Love of Rastafari, we have to live it. And the love we use, we need plenty love, we get some from, we get the love, we have to give it.
Like a bazooka, you are listening to Mutabaruka.
What is a woman, you're bright? You want to catch the wine? Want like a dumb? Want to see the light? Watch the eyes, not the tongue. Read between the lines, the back and the front. When your daughter or your son, they to their uncle come. When me here come, me know it's a fun. John know say me hope is a joke in my run. You mother have no brother, mind they a lock down. Who know they gonna foreign? I must be cook she a bun. Uncle come today, the son say uncle come today. Yeah, give me 3 balloon and go watch cartoon. Tell I go by your room all day and give me company come today. He bring the whole of country come today. Yeah, make that in so man so what's up truth. Tell I go by your room all day and give me company. She changed for the bed. See me like a sun ice cream. Rain for the spread. One more where she a thing in her little head. When the number room sting like when sitting dead. Situation sticky and anti-web. So me light up a split. Me try balance me meds. And when me spot the icky pan her hand and she leg. Me like a sun vice start ribbitting on me head. Say uncle come today. Son say uncle come today. Yeah. Give me 3 balloon and go watch cartoon. Tell I come in your room all day and give me company come today. He bring the whole of country come today. Yeah. Make Dr. Prince move and so what's up truth. Tell I come in your room all day and give me daughter said that the play. This is the 3rd time now for the week.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
No. Sing it, Stanley. No. It's your time. I'm dreaming of a new Jamaica. Dream on, Stanley. Dream on. I love peace and love. Yes, Stanley. I know you never dreamed so much Chinese, but you know let me get down. I'm not leaving sweet Jamaica, the land where the Chinese love. They know what we don't know. That's
listen to a man called Mackie Conscious out of Montego Bay. Yeah, you might talk about Chinese this and Chinese that, but you know, so them say you don't know where you have until you lose it. In this case, yeah, we don't know where we have until the government give it away. Now, a very good, you know, we only have 2 programs, you know. Sometimes some things happen on Thursday evening where we really want to talk about, and we have to wait till the next Thursday to talk about it. But I grew something happened the other day where some man carry some payroll on a Sunday. So anyway, them a carry payroll on a Sunday, and some man shot 4 people when they carry this payroll and kill the 4 people them. Now we want a flashback, you know, we want a flashback because we know say certain things connected to certain things, but it's like we are going like say we don't really want to say certain things because this and because that. But you know, remember that it was reported several months ago that there was a spate of robbery in Kingston, downtown. They was robbing Chinese. And I wonder how much people remember that there was a spate of robbery downtown where them say the target was the Chinese. Now what was happening was that someone was scouting out these Chinese who carrying them money to the bank, and them realize say, oh, so that's how it goes. So them start to observe these Chinese when them leave them base place of business and start to rob them the money. Now the question would be asked, you know, why would a business person, a Chinese person, carry large sums of money to the bank when there's other ways of getting the money to the bank or not? One of the reasons that was given was that when they do these things, they bypass the governmental procedures. Governmental procedures meaning that certain things that's supposed to be deducted and passed out and take out of them money, when them do it personally certain way and them know how to do it, the money that's supposed to reach the government, it don't reach them because of how them doing this money thing. No, that is illegal. But apparently, them go after the criminal them who actually was robbing the people them. But no one up to now, you have no serious investigation. I don't say it now happening, no. I don't say it now do. But we don't have no serious investigation about how come businessmen start to go to the bank, go put money in a bank by themselves. We never usually hear that. So I don't know if it's a culture in China that the man who own the business place or the family of the man who own the business place go to the bank, go lodge him money. All right. I find this thing to be very weird that on a Sunday, we know that Sunday is a special day in Jamaica, whether you're Christian or you're not Christian. We don't transact money on a Sunday. But guess what now? Nobody can tell me say that somebody will work with them Chinese people there. Nobody can tell me say, I know set up them 4 man there, you know. Them 4 man there was set up. The problem with it is that one would have expected that if you have a large sum of money like that, $2 million, you don't give. It's not Brinks and it's not God's man and move the money. It's some man in a car and move the money. How is it that these people know to move on a Sunday? This is very serious, you know. All the people them who hold up the foreman them know say this thing gonna happen on a Sunday. And must somebody tell them we are not idiot, you know. We know say some internal job go on this. So the next point is this, that all of the man them who dead never in the same car. All of them never in the same car. Who set up this robbery? Is it possible? Is it possible? And we're asking a question here. Is it possible that one of the man them who dead was part of the setup? That is a big question we are asked. Could somebody investigate the 4 men them who dead? Is it possible that when the man them reach the car them and start, when they rob the money and kill the man them, and then when they realize it, say, watch a man, $2 million, no, we not left no man alive. And you know, so the man, they go get caught. They must get caught. It's the weirdest thing about these people, you know. People do them things that said, them so perfect, them want to commit the perfect crime. And them don't know, them in their mind, them not think so them go get caught, you know. But guess what? The wheel spins slow. And them is going to get caught. Them going to get caught in such a weird way that even them going to be surprised that them going to get caught in how them going to get caught. But the thing is that the government who put them people in charge of Jamaica, because that we have to say now, that the government elect a next government. And it's the Chinese them elect for put in charge of Jamaica now. We want them to tell the people them that we have a certain way to do things in Jamaica, and that is not the way we do it. That is not the way we do it. So even if them used to it a certain way, them can't come at Jamaica with them Chinese ways and expect say it are going to work. Them have to adapt, because if we go to China, we have to adapt to certain things. How the hell you going to give man $2 million to go travel with? Cash at that. Blows and skirt. I cash it out. On a Sunday. Oh, you know, so the man them never go take it and carry go through collection. Because you have some church right now, them no matter if a thief in money, drugs money, or not, they might take the money. Understand? So, we just say that we have to investigate why is it that men were given so much money to carry. Is it because that the Chinese them is bypassing certain laws? That is a question, you know. Is it that the Chinese in Jamaica is bypassing certain laws? Why several months ago we heard of those incidents downtown where Chinese was getting held up and the money get robbed. And now we hear that them a move $2 million on a Sunday. It look weird and conspicuous. It look conspicuous. You move $2 million in a payroll on a Sunday. Is it possible that they are bypassing certain laws in Jamaica? Where now we see 4 men lose them life. And I tell you, say, them man who do it, they must get caught. They must get caught. Because nothing can go so. Relativity tell me say it can't go so. Those guys must get caught. 4 man rasta for $2 million. Jamaica and $20 million. That was less than 20 million. That are less than 20,000 US dollar. You know. And you get 4 man life just gone out so. It's a serious thing. Click it. Yeah, the time is 33 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock and you are on the Steppn Razor, the art of war. Yes, we are on the Steppn Razor, the art of war. So much things are happening wrong way. We are in charge of the garden of life in which the flower of true love grow. Flowers hidden by weeds of hatred. Where is the flowers? A few of us know. Now, I listen to them words from my little picnic school, and I dance to that tune there. Those words taken from a song named The Garden by the Steppn singers. A serious song in that time. We are in charge of the garden of life, in which the flowers of true love grow. Flowers hidden by weeds of hatred. Where is the flowers now? A few of us know. That is where we know, Only a few of us know. As a matter of fact, a whole heap of don't even know that there's a garden there. Now, there's so much different things happen around me that we are say every week is a new thing. Believe you me, Jamaica not shorter things are going. Now the Minister of Health is actually putting him foot in our mouth continuously. I don't know is what happened. Why every week him say something where just weird. Can you imagine? I don't have nothing against this man in a bridge. As I say, me and him travel to go to Africa already. And, this, am I right? But as a Minister of Health now, him seem not to be sure of what is happening. Here the Minister of Health say that he want to experience the chickpea. To feel how it feel. The Minister of Health has said that he want to experience chickpea. Then wait now. Suppose somebody, him no want to go to America to experience Ebola to see how it feel. Me not understand them talk there. Minister, really. I don't know if you ever hear the saying. There's a saying, there's a old saying, Buddhist saying, say, only a fool learn from his own experience. You must learn from others' experience. Because sometimes the other man's experience teach you much more than what your experience that teach you, because maybe your experience is fatal to your life. Now, I really expect the minister to talk about him want experience. Who the hell want experience this thing? Who the hell want experience this chickpea so now? Why would he want to experience it? So that what? Is he becoming well, I don't say martyr, but what is the purpose of experience? It's going to lessen the virus in Jamaica. Maybe if him was going to absorb all right now and then him alone catch it, then no, it will be different. But to say that you want to experience this virus that is creating havoc in Jamaica so as to feel, maybe they should just nail you upon a cross. Well, you should put a whole heap of tar by your head, strip off your clothes and nail you upon a cross, make you go experience something. Because, believe you me, me not catch it yet, but the people that move me see catch it, I say, you don't want to catch it. That's all me hear people say, boy, Muta, you don't really want to catch this thing, trust me. Me all woman I say, I look at say, me know say you know how baby pain feel, but it feel like baby pain. And you know say, woman all that tell man say, there's no pain like a baby pain. So, I don't know is we fly up to the doctor head rasta. The doctor or the dentist brethren must know say, you can't walk a little bit, that's how you want to experience this thing, man. After we are trying to get to that thing, that's how you want to experience it. When you go set up in a Portmore, man, I can show you a place in a Portmore where you can go stand up. If you want to experience this thing, I can show you a place in Portmore where you can go stand up. Just go to take off your shirt and just stand up there for maybe 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just stand up there for 1 minute and then you will see what it is like. Because, I mean, that is not really something where anybody that is right mind, you know, could I want to tell the people say they have an experience. I mean, you want to experience a plane crash, you want to experience a gunshot, how it work? How the thing work now? Only for people that get gunshot, you want to experience a gunshot to feel how the gunshot feel? I don't know, but wow, as I said, things is always going on and hard in that Jamaica. That is unbelievable that people say these things. I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay, we just played Mackie Conscious a while ago, you know, with a tune about Chinese Jamaican. Okay. It is going up to the newscast, you know. Oh, I see so I go. I see so. That's easy, you know. That's easy, you know. All right. We are going to go to the news time as well and come forward. News time. My sportsman is saying can't catch the chick me. I mean, make you catch it. Here you know. I mean, make you catch it. A three person in life tell me to them can't catch it, you know. And 2 catch it already. No, serious. 3 person in life, 2 from the Irie. And a sister when me know, say them can't catch it, and you and the sister catch it. Brian say him can't catch it. All right. So I really want somebody call me and tell me this. And maybe should have asked Jai if we get a doctor on the line. Oh no, we're gonna get a doctor on the line. We just remember we're gonna interview somebody. But by now you must have heard the news that a person traveling from America landed in Montego Bay Airport and said that they were in Liberia 10 days ago. The immigration authorities look at the man and send him to him hotel. And what happened is that the hotel, when he was at the hotel, police come for him and carry him away. So we don't know. Them say it's 10 days. Based upon what we heard, we have been told that it take 21 days for it start to unleash the problems. But then again, we don't know. So we don't know. I don't know if them going to now do like America and say all the people them that come on the plane with that man must report to any medical facility. I don't know what might happen. Them supposed to send him back, but then them do have no jet plane like America to send him back. So I don't know how them are going to send him back, if them are going to put him on one of these airlines. Because you know say Jamaican stay away. Them now go on a plane if them know say the man ya, even if at 2 days, even if at 2 days ago, them fees every day they and them not have it not guarding life system so fully yet. But quite interesting that if this is the case, then now this man come from Liberia and them find out say him have it. It would have weird that we never did really have to go to Africa, but it come to we via America. That is the point we have been trying to make for a couple of weeks. For a couple of weeks, we have been trying to make this point. We make it with the D68. We say, what happened? Who is screening the little children tourists them that is coming through the airport that might be sneezing and we're not recognizing it? Because I was at a seminar yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, yeah. I was at a seminar Wednesday at the university with doctors, Pantapa doctors who was in there. All, as I said before, there was about 20 doctors in there and about 4 men, and I was one of the men them in there. And I was the only one in there that was not a doctor and not a student doctor. And the lecture was going on, and when the question time come, I was very interested to find out. So this enterovirus, D68, what them talk about now, how would we know? Because there are children that might, because in Jamaica now, if you start to sneeze, people say, are the chickpea you have. If you start to snore, it's a chickpea you have. I mean, everything no a chickpea, you know. Nobody no cancer with no other sickness. Yet still people still have other sickness. We must not forget, you know, Jamaica, that we are an unhealthy nation and there's other sickness other than chickpea that is taking place. If a man drop down dead, no here's a chickpea, kill him. A man call me the other day and say, "Boy, Muta, you know the virgin will sell fruits down at Constant Spring, you know, same them, they say, what kill him? And say, chickpea in go beard." It's so weird. This is getting ridiculous. But here what out. The doctor, we were asking about this D68 thing, and the argument come up that the signs is like coughing and shortness of breath, because them said most of children, and if you have asthma, it affects you more. This disease will come from America, we are talking about. We not talk about the one that just come from America. No, we are talking about the one with the America, where we are talking about for weeks now. This disease have a sign of children having like asthma attack, coughing and all these things. So the question is asked now, what is the signs, and could somebody mix up? This is the question, you know. Could somebody see this thing happening to a youth, and because of the excitement about the chickpea, diagnose it as chickpea and don't recognize it's not chickpea? The doctor say yes. So we say, how are we going to protect our borders from it? She say her answer is that, well, you know, if a child does a cough or have asthma attack, it's very difficult for you to protect your border from such a situation. And next doctor, when she asks, no, she go ask the doctor them, no, you know. She go ask the doctor them if them know of any signs of this D68 or the asthma attack of children, and what is the places in Jamaica that is more susceptible to this disease. Here when the doctor them get up and say, well, as far as we know, Montego Bay, as far as we know, Montego Bay is one of the greatest points where we can say that it is likely. What that mean? Right away, everybody round the turn round and just breathe hard, you know, because them recognize, Montego Bay is where tourists come in. So we don't know. So, okay. We are at 3 o'clock. All right, go on now. The time is 1 minute past 3 o'clock. All right, sir. Okay. So, we have a guest here we're going to talk to. We want to pronounce her name right, you know. Dr. Riam Leabo. Are we pronouncing your name right, ma'am?
Rima Leabo.
Lima.
Very, very well.
Rima Leabo is medical director of Natural Solutions Foundations. And we want to talk about this scourge that is taking place in the world, you know, and what is it that is necessary to lessen the damage that is happening. But first I want to know, who is the Leabo? Who's Dr. Leabo? What is your medical profession? What part of medical profession?
Absolutely. I am a physician. I was graduated from the Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York in 1970, which I'm happy to say is still within living memory. When I graduated, I chose to be trained as a psychiatrist in my postgraduate training. So I'm a child, adult, and adolescent psychiatrist by training. But I made a vow to myself that I would never do anything that would harm a patient. And that meant that I could not give the patient any drugs. I would have to find ways to help people heal, to support their own healing capacity without using drugs. Why? Because on the very first day of my medical school training, the professor of pharmacology said to us men, at that time, women were not really very welcome in medicine. He said, men, I want you to understand something. There are only side effects. If you like something that a drug does, you call it a beneficial or therapeutic effect. If you don't, you call it a side effect. But there are only side effects because every drug works in the same way.
Yeah.
He said every drug poisons poisons enzyme systems.
Okay.
And I put my hand up and I said, but enzymes are the very stuff of life. How can you be helping patients if you're poisoning their enzyme systems? And using a lot of words with a lot of syllables, he basically said, sit down and shut up. And I said to myself, this is insane. There must be better ways. And I decided that I would find those ways. So I practiced medicine for 44 years without ever writing a prescription for a patient.
You see,
and I've treated...
No, that's interesting. You have written, you have never written a prescription for a patient, and you have diagnosed people and have given them things to heal them.
I've diagnosed and treated people who had disorders and conditions and problems that nothing else was able to help, because after all, if something else worked, they would not come to me. So by the time they came to me, they were pretty desperate, because nothing was working.
And you have been doing this for you have been doing this for 40 years, you say?
44 years, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
You were saying.
I was saying that in that time, what I learned is that there are many ways to help the healing proceed, and that there are many things that the official world, that is to say the FDA, that's the Fraud and Death Administration, the CDC, that's the Center for Disease Creation, the World Health Organization, and many other bodies.
Okay.
There are many things that they don't like people to know, because there is very little profit in drug-free medicine.
All right,
and there's a lot of health and survival.
All right, stick up in here now. You mentioned 3 organizations, the World Health Organization, the Center for Disease Control, and the FDA, right? That's the 3. And most of these organizations is based and founded in the American way of viewing prescriptions and how you get rid of sickness. These 3 organizations.
And through them, they are, after all, the handmaidens of the pharmaceutical industry. Well, the pharmaceutical industry is not interested in your health or mine, because they make no money if you're healthy. They only make money if you're sick, but there's a political layer to this, too.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yes, continue.
Okay. Recently, the United States government and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the World Health Organization and lots of other players like the Club of Rome, these organizations got together and they created something that all of us should be very worried about. It's called the Global Health Security Initiative, GHSI. And what it is a mechanism for seizing control of you, your property, your rights, your freedoms, and in fact the governments of the countries in which you might live if there is a threat of infectious disease. And here's how this system works. This is an unelected body. This is a body that has just created itself out of nowhere and has given itself the power, if you have an infectious disease, or if they think you do or might have an infectious disease, to seize you, to force treatment upon you, to take away your home, your property, your children, separate you from them, incarcerate you, etc. Well, why would they do that? And the answer is because of something that the founders of this program believe. And here's what it is. Now, I promise you, I'm not making this up. This comes directly from the Secretary General of the United Nations, because the people who created this organization GHSI, are his two proteges. They say infectious diseases threaten us all. And with infectious diseases, there are victims, those people who get the disease, and there are vectors, those people who spread the disease. And, of course, you can be either one or both. You can be a victim, a vector, or both. And the way to protect people from infectious disease, they say, is to make sure that there are a lot fewer people on the planet. Because if there are fewer people, there's going to be less infectious disease. And you may say, that's crazy. And I would say, no, it's genocide. Because you have to wrap your mind around the fact that there are people who have set themselves up as having the right to decide who lived, who died, and how many people should be alive on this planet.
Okay.
Now,
I want to fast forward into this reason here. I know about you by a video that I played last week, a little clip video, and I actually read an article that you sent. You sent a letter to the Prime Minister, the President of Nigeria, about how to effectively combat the Ebola disease. Can you explain to the people? Can you explain to the people what did you suggest, and why is it that you suggested this to combat this disease?
I would love to do that. I wrote a letter, and by the way, there's a web page that you can go to, http://tinyurl.com/stop Ebola. That's tinyurl.com/stop Ebola. And there you will find an open letter that I wrote on August 1st or 2nd to the heads of state and to the ministers of health of the Ebola-afflicted nations. And I included President Obama because he is soon to be the president, the head of state of an Ebola-afflicted nation. There's no question about that in my mind. And I said, look, there is currently, according to WHO and FDA and CDC and so on, there is nothing that will stop the Ebola virus. And they said so, and they continue to repeat that. But I said that's not true. In fact, there is something that should be tried because it has a long and very powerful history of being very effective against multiple organisms. And that is nano-silver 10 parts per million, not colloidal silver. Those of your listeners who understand the difference will understand why I'm saying that.
You have to explain the difference. You have to explain. Wait, just a minute. You have to explain to my listeners what is the difference between the colloidal silver and the nano silver.
Okay, I made a video explaining this. I'll be happy to explain it, but let me also send you to my home page, which is Dr. Rima Truth Reports. That's DRRIMA truthreports.com. And if you go to drrimatruthreports.com, you'll see a video there called None Need Die from Ebola. And in it, I explain about the difference between colloidal silver, ionic silver, and nano silver 10 parts per million. And I show research that was declassified by the United States Department of Defense. They have an agency called the Defense Threat Reduction Agency, DTRA. And in 2009, DTRA declassified a piece of research which showed that when they put Ebola, human cells, and nanosilver 10 parts per million together, the human cell was able to resist the penetration of the virus, and that meant the virus could not replicate. And if the virus can't replicate, there's no disease. They also used other kinds of silver preparations, and they were not as effective. So the most effective one was nanosilver, 10 parts per million. And I made a video for the heads of state called Urgent Message to the Ebola-afflicted heads of state. And that's available on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/natural solutions. And I said, this is really important for your people, because otherwise this will kill huge numbers of people. And I suggested that they try it. Now, the World Health Organization on August 12th said Ebola is so bad that anything that might help against the Ebola situation should be tried. Human experimentation with anything is now considered ethical. Indeed, it's a moral duty, they said. And so we were very happy to hear that. We provided nanosilver to Sierra Leone. WHO blocked the shipment, and it took almost 6 weeks to get it there. In fact, the WHO chief of station went to the cabinet of Sierra Leone and said to the president and to the ministers, you may not use nanosilver in trials against Ebola. And the President Koroma, threw the chief of station of WHO out of Sierra Leone. It was an international incident. I wrote an article congratulating him. He said, I will use nanosilver for my people. But Air France somehow couldn't figure out how to get 200 bottles of nanosilver, which had been paid for Air Express, to Freetown, Sierra Leone. Eventually, we retrieved that package after it had illegally been bounced back and forth between Paris and the United States 3 times. All the paperwork had been lost. We found the package, and we put the silver in a suitcases of a guy who got on a plane and went from Atlanta, Georgia, to Sierra Leone with these bottles, and that's how Sierra Leone got its bottles. Meanwhile, in Liberia, the government had approved, again, we sent the bottles of nanosilver there as a gift to the people of Liberia, and the government had approved the trials. The doctor, whose name is Dr. Brown, was pouring the first dose of the first patient, and we had people in the isolation unit with him, and he got a phone call, and the phone call was from the number 2 person in the Department of Health, the Ministry of Health of Liberia, and she said, WHO will not allow clinical trials to proceed with nanosilver. You must stop immediately. I would say that is WHO suppressing a potential solution to the problem, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But all right, we want to ask you something here now. Is there any?
What happened?
Is there any evidence?
What happened?
No, I'm asking.
What happened was, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, is there any evidence that the nanosilver did alleviate some of the problems in Sierra Leone or Nigeria?
Yes, there is. I am happy to tell you that yesterday we published on our website, and you can go there now and see it, to Dr. Rima Truth Reports. We published the statement from the Minister of Information of Sierra Leone, who received the suitcases full of nanosilver and immediately deployed the nanosilver in the regions where they have Ebola. And what he said in a video interview, which has been televised in Sierra Leone, what he said, and we have a verified transcript of that, was, and I quote, "It's working." And then he goes on to detail that it is working and that they will continue to use it. At the same time, we have secret clinical trials going on in Africa. The doctor has received death threats, so I can't tell you where it is or who he is. So we have secret clinical trials going on, and the data are being generated in a very formal way to show, indeed, that this is an appropriate thing to use. Now, I ask you, why is WHO forbidding this? Now, to add another piece of information before you answer that question, if you can, our organization, which is based in the United States, we are a humanitarian independent NGO. Our organization received a warning letter from the FDA and the Federal Trade Commission threatening us with criminal action if we continued to tell the truth based on the research I have cited. And that's very interesting. So we replied to them formally, and that's available on our website. Their letter is available. Our reply is available. And we expect to see them in court because they want to force us to lie. They want to force us to say that this or any other nutrient cannot treat, prevent, mitigate, cure, or diagnose anything. But the fact is that natural treatments often can treat or prevent or cure or mitigate conditions. And so we have pulled the FDA out of its lair, so to speak, where they exert tyranny over the health of the people in the United States and by extension over many other people, and we are saying, you can't do this anymore because the truth is the truth.
All right, explain something to me. What is it that the nano-silver does to the virus that causes it to repel it? Explain to the people.
Very good question. Now, understand that under U.S. law, unconstitutional law, I am not permitted to ever say that a nutrient, and nanosilver is a nutrient, that a nutrient can treat anything or that it can prevent or cure or mitigate anything. And so instead of saying that, and somebody wants to talk to me but I'm hanging up on them, instead of saying that, what I am saying is absolutely true and absolutely legal for me to tell you under U.S. law, which is very restrictive. The presence of the nanosilver supports the normal structure and function of the immune system and of the cells. How does that happen? Well, when a virus comes into your body, the presence of the virus doesn't cause, this is the same with a bacteria, the same with a fungus. It doesn't cause any disease. It doesn't cause a disease until I have to stop this and I have to say interview. We'll talk later. Okay. I hope that went through. Yes, it did. So the presence of the virus does not cause a disease. What causes a disease is when the cell membrane can be penetrated, the virus then gets inside, and then the virus can replicate. It captures the machinery of the cell and uses the cell to replicate the virus instead of making its own protein. When the cell is completely full of viruses, the cell bursts and releases all of these viruses to go repeat the process. That causes the symptoms. So that causes the disease. What happens in the presence of nanosilver 10 parts per million, this particular nanosilver, is that the cell membrane is not penetrated. So the virus can't get inside, it can't reproduce, it can't create the disease. That's what happens. It supports the body's own defenses. And that is absolutely critical.
All right, how long after you get caught with this thing it takes for you to know that this disease is inside of you? How long it takes? Because we have been hearing about 21. All right.
Say again?
We have been hearing that when you get the virus, you don't know until about 21 days after. How long it really takes to get inside your system to really come out and manifest itself, that somebody else could catch it? How long?
That's a very, very good question. Generally, there is a lag time. There is an incubation time between the moment that you meet a bacteria or a virus or something similar and the time when you start to show symptoms. For instance, you might have a 4 or 5 day period after you're exposed to the virus of a cold before you start to sneeze and sniffle, right? Everybody's familiar with the idea of an incubation period.
Yeah.
Depending on the status of your immune system and your nutrition, the incubation period, and also depending on how you contacted the Ebola virus and how much Ebola virus got into your body, you might have the symptoms showing up anywhere from 2 days to 21 days after you first were contaminated with the virus. And it's a very, 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 very powerful contamination. It doesn't take much to spread it. Yeah. And that period from 2 days to 21 days depends on you, how well your body can fight it off.
Okay.
If, in fact, your body can fight it off altogether, you'll never get the disease.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody gets Ebola.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody gets tuberculosis. Not everybody gets a cold or hepatitis, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. So what's happening is that during the time that the virus is getting into cells, replicating, getting into cells, replicating, and replicating, the body is fighting it off. And what the nanosilver does, whether you've begun to develop the symptoms or whether you have not, what the nanosilver does is strengthen your own defenses so that the virus can't get inside the cell, according to the research that we have from the U.S. Department of Defense. And then if it does manage to get inside the cell, it can't replicate.
Okay.
So we are not permitted to tell you that it has any effect on the virus at all, because that would turn it into an untested drug, and then the FDA would immediately forbid it.
All
so
right.
We're just talking about immune support, and it's very powerful. As the Minister of Information of Sierra Leone said, it's working.
It's working in Sierra Leone?
Yes.
You can attest to that it's working in Sierra Leone?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And we've published that on our site.
All right. The Zima effect that is happening now, where they say that this testing drug Zima, what is it all about? Because this is what they might be using to cure this thing. What do you have to say about that?
ZMapp is something that the United States government has been developing at least since 2000, probably before that. By the way, do you know, and do your listeners know, that the United States government owns at least 8 patents on the Ebola virus?
Yes, I know that. I've been reading that they own the patent on the Ebola virus. I know that.
And that means that they created it.
Yeah.
What I suspect happened is that they took a wild virus, because a nun did die of a previously unknown disease in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, in 1976. And the U.S. government got samples and has been weaponizing it ever since. So this virus did not just show up magically and on its own. It was helped by the people who own it. Yes. That's not a good thing, but it is
definitely not a good thing. Definitely not a good thing. All right. I want you all right. What you going to do for me? Because we're short of time. If you give us back the websites that you just mentioned slowly, just slowly give us back the website that we can go and see the workings of this nanosilver in Sierra Leone. And the next thing I want you to still explain to me, what is the difference between the nano silver and the colloidal water? Colloidal silver. So just give us the websites. The websites.
First, the website. It's www.drrimatruthreports.com. I will spell that. Doctor is D-R, Rima, my name, R-I-M, as in Mary, A, R-I-M-A, truthreports.com. And if you click on the blog there, you will find the statement from the Minister of Information of Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And it's indeed a very important statement. It's working. Now, the other thing that I want to give you is, in case anybody actually wants to supply themselves with this nano silver, they need to go to http://donate.drrimatruth, D-R-R-I-M-A truth.com. So that's donate.drrimatruth.com. There's no www there. And there they can receive the or they can have the opportunity to get the silver that they might want.
All right, so explain to us now the difference between the colloidal silver and the nano silver.
Absolutely. Nano silver is made in a situation in high pressure tanks, and it takes 48 hours to make. Colloidal silver is made in your kitchen with a ball of silver and a couple of alligator clamps and some electricity, and it takes between an hour and a half and 3 hours to make with 110 volts, or maybe 220 volts. So you're getting a very, very limited amount of silver. The nano silver, this particular nano silver, 10 parts per million, that I recommend, is made of imagine a little sphere, a little ball of silver surrounded by another sphere of molecules. And the molecules are Ag4O4, which is 4 molecules of silver and 4 molecules of oxygen put together as a lattice.
Okay.
And the impact of that on organisms that cause disease is simply fantastic. But the impact of that on the organisms that give us health, the biological system in our GI tract and on our skin, the beneficial bacteria, there is no impact. They do not get killed the way they do with antibiotics. They do not get harmed the way they do with antibiotics. And so your normal necessary beneficial bacteria are left untouched by the nano silver. In addition to which, one more thing, if I may, there is no possibility that resistant organisms can develop to the nano silver, while there is not only a possibility, there is a fact of a horrible, horrible problem of resistant organisms developing to antibiotics. The World Health Organization has said we are approaching the antibiotic-resistant apocalypse.
All right, we have to stop. We have to stop here. Doctor, we have to stop here now. We want to say give thanks for your contribution to this conversation, because it's a big thing here in Jamaica. We are just watching our airports like hawks, and we hope that someone of the medical profession in Jamaica is listening to you and will see, even just try what you are saying, because, as you say, just try it and see if it works. You can't go wrong if it don't work, and you can't go wrong if it works. So, just anything right now is possible, and it's a Sierra Leone strike. Once I give thanks for really expressing the desire to come and do this interview. We appreciate it.
Say that again, please.
No, I'm saying to you that I want to really give thanks for you to allowing us to do this interview, because it is very important in Jamaica at this moment in time. Give thanks, ma'am, and I hope I hear from you again.
Thank you so much.
Yes, give thanks. Yes, that was Dr. Reham Labo, Medical Director of Natural Solutions Foundation. She's talking about Nana Silva and Ebola. It don't really take off nothing off away for the medical profession in Jamaica. We don't have to listen to CDC all the while, you know. We don't have to listen to the FDA all the while. We don't have to listen to the World Health Organization all the while. We have problems that we feel is necessary to do certain things. And we know, I would say that last week, we know how to do certain things already. So it not take off nothing off for the medical profession. If you just listen and just see if this thing happening. Or if you don't believe the woman, just find somebody in a Sierra Leone and see if it is working. Okay. Steppn Razor.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
This is the man called Sabatooth talking about world freedom. This is the Steppn Razor, the art of war.
Give us the opportunity to freedom. The good Lord shows the way. Education and economy, words of His Imperial Majesty. Don't you mix up religion with spirituality. Words of His Imperial Majesty. Yo, listen to the good words of Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Yeah, Sabatooth coming through on your radio. Yeah, man. World freedom. You know, said this Sunday we will be in the National Arena, the gathering, the 19th anniversary of the Million Man March. We and Cabo will be presenting live in the arena. This is the first we and Cabo go to Kingston, you know. And the first we and Cabo go to do something at Kingston, right in the arena they saw. You know, so we're going to do there from 6 a.m. But we know that the activities for the Nation of Islam start from 2. You understand? So on the line here we have Nouri Muhammad who wants to say Salam Alaikum.
Hey, wa alaikum salam, Brother Mutab. Brother, it is such an honor and a privilege to get a chance to hear your voice, my brother. And I wanted to tell you on behalf of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam how much we are so appreciative of your hard work and saturation of the airways with freedom, justice, and equality.
Yeah,
we thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. You are so valuable to our people.
That's all we know about here, freedom and justice. As the man said, world freedom. Okay, yes, so sir. As we said, this Sunday is the gathering. We have been told that all the hotels in Kingston has been is booked out, and we know that the people are coming in from today, Thursday. How's the minister? He's in fine spirits? I mean, everything is okay?
Man, the minister, I was just blessed to see his beautiful, smiling face and see the warmth of his spirit. Today he went and visited the burial sites for Marcus Messiah Garvey, Bob Marley, Counselor or Ambassador Thompson and
Dr. Thompson.
Yes,
please, yes. So he has been making the rounds. Then he has been making the rounds.
He's been making rounds, and by the grace of Almighty God, he's in good health and he's in good spirit. Happy to be back home in Jamaica.
Definitely. Okay. We want to shift and divert the thing a little bit about. All right. I don't know if you have heard about it, but Abu Bakr, the Trinidadian brethren from Trinidad, he's the Trinidadian Muslim leader. He was refused entry in Jamaica. I don't know if you heard about it.
Well, I haven't. I just heard about it a few minutes ago with the minister, but I don't know anything about what took place or anything of that nature.
So you don't know if the minister...
So I'm not in a position to comment on it.
Oh, so you don't know if the minister invited him? You don't know nothing about that then? You don't
no, sir. I'm not for certain.
Okay. Because we really wanted to find out why... Well, we know the government here say why he was refused entry, but he gave a reason why he's coming to Jamaica. So we just wanted to find out if the Nation of Islam invited him, or he's just coming as part of film like a thing to just come and take part in the celebration. But you say you don't know, so
I'm not for sure, but yes, sir, I'm not for sure.
Okay, all right. So as we said, this Sunday, remind the people again what time, and when I was in the arena, what time will this function start?
Well, of course, brother Muta, as you know, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is renowned all over the world as the voice of the poor and the oppressed. So what we have found just in our little short stay here a few days, we run into people that have come, of course, from the United States. We have people coming from all over the Caribbean. We also I've met people from Africa today, from the United Kingdom. People are coming from all over the world to participate on Sunday. At 2 o'clock is the start time. Doors open at 12. But we don't want the people of Jamaica to have the international brothers and sisters beat them to the door. This is your home, and he came for you. Yeah. So we want you, if you are here under my voice, please make your way to the National Arena as early as you possibly can this Sunday, the 19th. The doors open at 12, but you can be there as early as you like.
Well, we will be there from 6 a.m. broadcasting. IRFM will be there from 6 a.m. broadcasting.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Brother Musa.
Yeah, we have to thank Cabo for that. Cabo is the sister who is the program director for it, so you have to thank her for that. Okay. So, as we said, this Sunday, the celebration, 19th anniversary of the Million Man March, National Arena, and as we say, Ira will be there, and from 2 o'clock, the official presentation will start.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, you know, what we are celebrating, as you just said, is the 19th anniversary of the Million Man March. That was the largest gathering and the most peaceful and productive gathering that anyone had ever seen, really, in the United States of America. And I think that if we can come together this Sunday at the National Arena in that same spirit of responsibility, atonement, love, and unity, like we did in D.C., then it can serve for Jamaica like the Million Man March did for us as a great catalyst to push us forward and upward in the struggle for independence.
Yeah, we need this. All right, give thanks, brethren, and we hope to see you in the arena Sunday. We give thanks, and we appreciate it. And heal up the minister for me.
My brother.
And tell the minister personally, say, I'm trying to get a violin for him, you know.
All right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. Thank you, my brother.
All right, give thanks. Yes, that And people might wonder why I want to give the minister a violin. You know, those he's a great violin player, believe you me. Okay, we want to where were they? No, all right, we're still there. We're still on time, yeah, so okay. This is Mr. Louis Farrakhan. Listen.
Look at a speech delivered by a white slaveholder, Willie Lynch. Speech delivered by a white slaveholder, Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch. He said, quote, I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves, and I take these differences and I make them bigger. After receiving this indoctrination, shall carry it on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years. I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy is stronger than adulation, respect, or admiration. You must use the dark-skinned slave against the light-skinned slave. You must use the female against the male, and you must use the male against the female. Distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust only us. These keys are your keys to control. Use them. Never miss an opportunity. And if used intensely for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Thank you, gentlemen. Willie Lynch.
Yes, the man called Louis Farrakhan talking about the Willie Lynch syndrome. You know, Willie Lynch, Willie Lynch, Farrakhan father come from down in the south there, you know, down the last street there, yes. Let me tell you that. Anyway, last night we do an interview with a brethren from Ghana. And the brethren is not only a reggae artist, can come to Jamaica. The reason why we interview him is because he came to Jamaica and do an album with CDs with some of our great musicians. And also he was a doctor. And we went on to talk about the Ebola and the West African thing, you know, and we say, all right, so them say you must go to West Africa. But as a government, as a matter of fact, the Prime Minister has mandated our Parliament not to visit West Africa. Now, we now say, I want to say we must say still, but we have been hearing from people that we must go to Africa. Them take it to the next level now and say we must go to Africa because it's liable to catch Ebola. Even though we know that there's more people from West Africa traveling to Europe and America than traveling to the east coast of Africa, and that is a fact. Now we have just heard that a man traveling from America who was in Liberia 10 days ago enter our shores. We're trying to get all different kind of people, and we hear that everybody is in meeting. We hear that everybody is in meeting. Well, them better meet. Don't eat it though. So instead, I will go to Africa. It come into us via America. But we hear artists keep saying, why them have a cancer show in East Africa. Imagine you there, East Africa, you have a cancer show. There are more Ebola I get tongue twisted. There's more Ebola patients in America than in Ghana. And Ghana is in West Africa. Mali is in West Africa. But we want to play a little part of the interview we did last night with this virgin. Just we want to touch it a little bit, about 2 minutes side, to make you hear a virgin who's a doctor who living in Ghana at this moment. So here goes now. All right. In May, we went to Gambia, and we were supposed to do Gambia, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Senegal. But when we reach Gambia, the booking agent says that them cancel the show in Guinea and Sierra Leone because of the Ebola. And then we heard that I think it was Senegal and Nigeria closed their borders, not allowing people to come across the border from Sierra Leone. But we went to Senegal, and in July we went to Nigeria. The only thing I heard about in Nigeria was Boko Haram and the 200 girls them that Boko Haram steal. I heard nothing about Ebola in Nigeria. That was in July. All right. Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Gambia, Liberia, all of these places is defined as the west coast of Africa. And you are saying now that you are in Ghana and you have not heard any official Ebola patient in Ghana.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, so is Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast hasn't recorded a case yet. I mean, Mali hasn't recorded a case yet.
But Ivory Coast is next door to Liberia. Ivory Coast is next door to Liberia, don't it?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Ivory Coast is where Alpha Blondy come from.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't recorded a case yet. Togo hasn't recorded a case yet. Benin hasn't recorded a case yet. Nigeria is containing it. Cameroon hasn't recorded a case yet. So it's not like the whole of West Africa is, Ebola infested.
Yeah, well, it's Africa, so anything that make Africa look terrible, it will be like that. Yeah, the time is 1 minute past over 4 o'clock, and we have Natalie from the newsroom there, and we have been getting the flood. What crack face, Rasta? Crack, are you get it? I bring it come here. I don't understand it. Oh, the man face looks so Rasta. The man look like him is the virus itself. I tell you. All right. We have Natalie Campbell from the newsroom here to give us some information. Natalie, tell me where you are.
Afternoon, Muta.
Good afternoon.
Well, as we've been hearing today that, the the ministry, we are hearing that the Ministry of Health, both the Minister of Health and National Security, should be sending out some sort of a statement sometime today, and that statement is reportedly linked to reports that we heard earlier that somebody who had traveled to Liberia in recent times was allowed into the country last night, and of course that has set off a whole leaf of concern. Some people might even say panic, but we have been getting lots of calls, people asking what's going on, and people trying to find out what's happening, but there's really no confirmation of anything because we still have not yet heard from government. But what I can say is that we've been getting lots and lots of calls. People keep asking us this, asking us that, asking us if the virus is here, and we've got to be saying no, as far as we know, that is not the situation. The government hasn't confirmed anything. We're still waiting on them and waiting on but what I can tell you though, we've been getting lots of calls, people on their personal phones, as well as at the newsroom. We've been hearing people just calling to ask questions about what's going on.
Yeah, okay. So you was telling me something about some hotel business a while ago.
Well, that
was not confirmed, but
right, this is not confirmed. Let me emphasize that. But among the things people have been asking us, they are saying that they're hearing that a hotel may be sending home people or sending away people. So all of that, just repeat, not confirmed, but this is among the questions. They're asking us that question as well as, is it true that Ebola is here? But we've been saying to them, no, and really we want to emphasize that people don't panic, because panic is not going to get us anywhere. So we have to just remain calm.
Yes, when you say no panic, a pure panic. You tell Jamaica no panic. After you done hear about this disease, I know for years that somebody maybe bring it inside from America.
But Muta, that's not confirmed either.
No, me know, but you know. It come from the news, you know.
What has come?
Say a man from Liberia come here.
A man who visited Liberia.
Yeah, so whether or not him did just stay in the airport and move and go back, you know. From your ears and come from America. Come here, so now. Liberia equal Ebola. Simple. You can't tell people to panic, trust me.
Well, like I said, there have been concerns. We've been getting lots of
but we have said, don't panic.
Doing that right now, that's going to help anybody.
That's true, panic.
What are you doing?
Panic, but no panic. No panic. All right, we're going to take some phone call now. We're going to take some phone. Give thanks, Natalie. Give thanks. Yeah. It's a serious thing. All right, now. Right now, we have a suspect all of dealers beside me. Last time we play a tape, you know, about the black plague, you know. And the panic was so terrible, you know, that people started to look at people who never believe in a Jesus and start kill them. This is happening in Europe, you know. The people them was so terrible that them feel is a curse sent from God, that anybody who they find never believe in a Jesus Christ who was not Christian. The Christians start to kill them. Because if he says them do it, so me I look at O'Neill, so now O'Neill, you believe in Jesus Christ?
Of course. Yeah. God, everything.
Everything God. You deserve from him. You see that now I'm afraid that you know, you say God, Jesus Christ, everything. Alright. Okay. The thing with it is everybody who believe in a God believe in a devil too, you know. It's a weird thing. Okay, so that is a thing I go on. We're going to take some call, I know. We're going to take some call because the information them just come to it left and right. We want to make you know that at the Liberty Hall, the legacy of Marcus Garvey, there's a lecture thing that is going on there from Marcus Garvey to Minister Louis Farrakhan, how Jamaica First National Hero impacting the nation of Islam. Thursday, October the 16th, 2014, and it's from 5 o'clock, which is 1 hour from now it starts, 5 to 7, 76 King Street, downtown Kingston. So I know that this is taking place today, 5 o'clock, downtown Kingston. Okay, yes. Yeah, bless it.
Downtown Kingston.
All right, turn off your... Yo, take off your radio, brethren.
Okay, yes.
No, we can't work with that man. We can't work with that man. Because he might listen to me and expect to hear me say, hello. Hello. Okay. Where were they? Look at them now. Yeah. You know, the problem with that thing here, you know, is that the man had come from America. He was coming from Liberia 10 days ago. That means he was in America. So, we don't know what is happening because how is it that a man had come from America, from Liberia, land in America, Well, apparently never shown no symptoms. But if him does a come from Liberia 10 days, them supposed to put him in a hole in there and hold him for 21 days. That's how we hear them say them are going to do. That's how we hear say it's supposed to go. So anybody who come from those areas going to be held for 21 days. If him come in the past 5 days, it must stay in his passport. It must have somewhere where him say a Liberia ma come from, just like how we know say a Liberia ma come from, and not Liberia ma come from, but him did it 10 days ago. You say the American them never know say him did a Liberia. How the man there apparently reach us through America after your passport supposed to have where you come from or state where you've been in the past 6 weeks. State where you have been in the past 6 weeks. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. Yes, Steppn.
Yes, greetings, Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yes, Bless. Well, you see, right now, we're nearer to Ebola than many people in Africa.
Of course.
You know.
That's what I tell the people, them say, them that are demonize Africa. It might be not Africa we catch it from, but via its next country.
Right now, one of my favorite is this million man march anniversary with so much Americans coming in here.
Yeah, well, we have to figure that out too.
That's a serious thing. That woman upon a plane with 140 somebody who gone back in all over America.
Yeah.
Jamaica supposed to put a travel ban from America.
Well, you know them say the Prime Minister say nobody must go to the Ebola torn areas, but
that's far.
Spain, yeah, but America is one of the areas them. Spain is one of the area them. Germany is one of the area them. France is one of the area them. Are we going to now tell our Jamaican citizens not to travel to these countries or not to travel?
They must stay. They must leave and they come here.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what got me. I know.
Well, looking at anything with logical things for them, so if it's a ban to be found for Africa.
Yeah.
So if nobody from America if you come here, no matter who.
Well, them not go say that.
But that's what the Muta say. That if you say.
Them not. No, me not tell him what he say. Me I tell him say them not go say that. Me not go tell him what he say.
It's ridiculous, Rasta. Because you have a way to deal with this.
Me no feel say them should have banned people from coming from America. Me no feel so.
You don't feel so?
No, sir. Me feel say there's ways that you can find for the people if you're really strict with the thing. Apparently something lapsed in the airport there in America and something lapsed in the airport in Jamaica. Why we're now getting this news. But I now go tell people say ban people from come America.
At 21 days the first symptoms show, you know.
Yeah, but the woman that say between 5 and 21 days that the woman just say no. You never hear the interview where we just go.
Yeah, between 5 and 21. So yeah. Come for 2 weeks now, 14 days.
Yeah.
In coming and when they and gone.
Well, I don't know what is going to happen because what happen now is that America is supposed to be this all secure place and this man is coming from America.
But they make clear mistake. Cuba said that 100 down there and you won't case there Cuba.
Well,
apparently America can really handle this thing quite well.
Well, we don't hear about no case in Ghana, and Ghana they're in West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't hear about no case in Cote d'Ivoire or what them call Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, the next door to Liberia, we don't hear no case there. So, you know, we don't know. People are telling you don't go to Africa like them are idiot, and them say, I don't know, which of them artists I know I'm going to stop, take tour for go to America. You know, I don't know if any artist here, so I'm going to say, me not go to America, you know, because the possibility exists. I don't know if the same pressure where them carry Africa through, especially our friends in East Africa. Where
Ricky Chupa
Ricky Chupa and them man they know. Me I wonder if they go say them nah go America.
Nah go America.
You know, see, because right now there is more cases of Ebola in America than in places in West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They never hear with the interview with the Virgin last night.
None of that Ghana.
Yeah, the Virgin from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
And them almost what them call it, in a Nigeria and places like Senegal now, it's like it gets suppressed. I don't know what them doing. This woman in Sierra Leone talk about the Nano Silver, and she said it working. And if you want, we can call the people them who are responsible in the ministry in Sierra Leone to ask them if it really working. She have it on our website, say it working. So I don't know, brethren. I don't know. You know, them really, we just have to look on the thing and see it run. You know, them really.
That's why we have to be proactive and step.
So you say we not take nobody from Germany, France, Spain, or America.
No Rasta.
All right. So,
the tourist dollar, Rasta man, go forward to teaching the people how to live in the hills and it's up in there. Because, hey.
Yeah, well, with that take them long time, you know, but it come like it too late, you know. Too late shall be the cry. Anyway, we have to move, brethren. Give thanks, yeah?
Rastafari.
Yes, step in. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Muta.
Yes, sir.
Leland Shepherd on the line here.
Leland Shepherd. Who's Leland Shepherd?
Yeah, one of the victims for the ganja brutalization thing.
You have an organization victims for ganja brutalization?
No, listen me no man.
Me listen you.
Me hear you want to get me on the line. Mr. Lawyer spoke to you, Mr. Lan, Michael Lan, and I heard that you want to get me on the line.
When I want to get you on the line to talk about what? Brutalization? Tell me the incident. Tell me the incident where you talk about.
I tell you the incident, man. I tell you about the police brutality.
No, tell me the incident that you did involve in.
The incident of me involved in is that a policeman come take me on my yard and send me a smoke ganja.
Which part? Which part of Jamaica? Which part of Jamaica?
In a St. Thomas.
Then we know the talk to you already.
Then you talk about with no reason.
No, but wait, hold on, Bridget. And you, the policeman, take and carry go to the next jail and them never give no phone call and them thing there?
Can me go to the station and beat me?
Then, you say me never, you say...
No, man, I don't mean that, man. It's a different person you talk to you that way. Mr. Michael Miguel Lan talk to you about me.
All right, here what up, Bridget. You have to call me back. We have a reporter we want to talk about. Call me back.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Natalie Campbell is on the move, man. I forgot sign you up to be a part of the Steppn Razor team, you know. You know that. You have become an unofficial part of the Steppn Razor team. We should officially declare that Natalie Campbell is now not only from the newsroom, but part of the... All right. This is coming from the Ministry of Health. We want the Jamaican people to listen to what we are saying. Okay. This is coming from the Ministry of Health. This is an immediate release, October the 16th. The headline is Visitor Quarantined and Returned Home. This is what the headline is saying. Acting Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Marion Bullock Lucasi, says as part of the Ministry of Health Ebola response strategy, a couple, including one person who had recently traveled from Liberia via the United States, was quarantined in Montego Bay yesterday, according to the protocol. The couple left the island today. Dr. Ducassi says the decision to quarantine the individuals was made last night during screening process at the Sangster International Airport, when it was determined that at least one of the travelers had visited Liberia recently. Liberia is one of the countries in West Africa that is presently fighting an outbreak of Ebola virus disease. According to Dr. Ducassi, the couple is well and neither of them displayed any symptoms of Ebola virus disease, and as such, there was no risk involved. They were monitored by senior public health officials during their quarantine in Jamaica. The incubation period for Ebola is 2 to 21 days, and during incubation, persons cannot transmit the virus. Eh? Marin Ducasse. That's what your name. Okay, you see it? They should have read it. You should have read it, you know, and then would have to make up the woman's name. I mean, it's all a man, no, I mean, I change all the gender too. All right, so that is a report coming from the Ministry of Health that the people them who them claim say might have this thing gone back to America. And the incubation period is 2 to 21 days. Therefore, them test 2 of them and them realize them never test certain way and them send them back to gone back to America. So, for all those who is listening, I know some people say, Muta, do you believe the people there? Jamaica people don't easy, you know. Yeah, so somebody wrote that say, they're weird there. Muta idiot, you know. They don't believe the people them rasta. The people them still there. Them don't hide. That's what Jamaica people say, you know. Them don't believe one thing when they hear, you know. But this is the information that we get. That the people them, a couple and a next person was quarantined.
Apparently 2 people came. The police are suspect maybe the man and woman first.
Eh? A couple including one person, as that them say.
One of the 2 who had visited Liberia. So a couple.
One of the 2 out of the couple did visit Liberia. So them tested 2 of them, and them realize yeah, them gone. So we just say that lighten up. That's what I tell. We are telling the people them lighten up. Believe you me. I don't know, you know. Trust me. When you believe me, it's not no. It's not no. I tell you no, it's not no. So don't have no fear right now. Go and work with the chick V thing. You understand? And thank God for chick V and that Ebola. And that we are say. But we don't want the Minister of Health come on the place that tell people say, him well want catch it. You understand? Just like come here and say, oh, hey, when you ask them people the question, they can't chat damn foolishness, you know. Imagine a man interview me and I say, are we prepared for this Ebola thing? Him say, yes, well, you know, we have thermometer. Him say, do you have the, like man asked me if you have the modern thermometer? Him say, no, but we have the ordinary, the old time ones. He say, but this is the age of technology. Hear him now. Yeah, but remember that sometime we used to fly in helicopter, but now we're flying in jet plane. Him used to take helicopter to America. Why helicopter as opposed to jet plane coming out? Before him say propeller airplane as opposed to jet plane. Him say, well, you know we used to fly in helicopter, but now we flying in jet plane. Minister, I know so you take helicopter all the while. Helicopter is not an ancient form of travel. Helicopter is not an ancient form of travel. Anywhere you go in the world now, people still use helicopter for small journeys. But we don't take helicopter to go to America. So you cannot compare, well, first time we used to take helicopter, now we are take jet plane. It shows that go and take out man teeth, Rasta. That if you do. Just go and take out man teeth. You know, just go and take out man teeth. Because every time it talk, it get away. It get away. Because for you could say, we now move from, even though I must say we move from old time ways to modern things, you know, him still I say we don't have the capability and the capacity to deal with the thing, you know. See? So that is not comforting. It's not comforting to say that, and then comforting to also say now that you hope say you catch chick V. I hope say you catch faulty. Believe you me. I bet you catch faulty right now. I don't know what name so, but it must be worse than the chick V. Okay, yes. Yeah.
Blessed Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
You know, sir, really give thanks for the my brethren.
Yeah.
Something very important I really want to get out to the people in Jamaica and across the world. And by the way, I listen. You see, the thing when you have your immune system, my brethren.
Yes.
Them people, all them attack, them are weapon for people dead.
Mm.
Them not take no proactive approach to the thing.
No.
You understand? And may I listen to them, Minister so-called health and them people and this other person. He don't know what to do if nobody come here with it. And this other lady I say all them can offer is supportive care. Which at the end of the day, my brethren, anytime you see people get sick, Muta, the more or less iron deficient, my brethren. And the only reason why them, because you know, people in Africa get it in a fire and survive it, you know.
Of course. No.
And they never get no vaccine enough to survive it, you know.
Watch out, a woman.
How them survive it, my brother?
Where a woman look after her family by putting plastic bag on her hand. Plastic bag. Yeah.
Me about that,
Scandal bag,
people survive it, and doctor, the white doctor, them tell the people, them say, because the immune system strong.
Yeah.
And the reason why people get sick, even in Africa,
yes,
are because of what them eat.
Yeah, the immune system weak.
Them target the people in the immune system with this one only for sugar.
Yes.
99% of the people, man, all over the world right
pure
now.
Sugar, pure
especially
sugar.
westernized people, are being starch, which are sugar.
Yes. Yeah,
you understand? And once you can get especially herbs, all the herbs and the native herbs them, we can send the roots down to the earth and extract the minerals them, especially the tonic one them, all the tonic them, all the aphrodisiac herbs them, high in iron. And the beauty about iron is that iron is not one mineral, the only mineral is magnetic, so it attracts and a barrage of minerals to it.
Yeah.
I build your blood, I build your body, your blood build your body, and I build your blood.
Of course.
Once you can power up your immune system, you don't know what me or Dr. Next last week I tell you that. My mad forgetting last week.
But you know, what also I am really taking heed to know is the different variations of argument I get about silver. And how silver can help the body.
White help, Muta.
Yeah. No, we hear white help already, you know. We hear white help already.
No, man, it's a different level. I take it too.
Yeah, all right.
Electricity. Electricity on your body.
Yes.
A while ago, I just online where US have a patent for the cure alerted AIDS.
But them have a patent panty Ebola too. Them have a patent.
You know that, but me talk one. For years, it's a tetra silver, them say them use, and you hear them say the tetra silver though. Electrocute the virus.
Yes.
Electricity on your body, my virgin. Electricity is nutrition. It's not sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar kills cells in your body. Oxygen, which is electrical.
Yes.
All of them organic minerals there. And them that we need.
Yeah.
We are near too much cultivated food. We can't go find in nature.
Yes.
Hybrid food. Well, that is acid. Anything that is acid, it robs your body of electrons, which is electricity. Anything that is alkaline, which is the natural food what nature provides, you need electrons to your body, which is electrical.
I agree with your brethren. Totally
and the
agree.
only way people can overcome this thing, look on the motor, like take it for idiot. Then I wait to see things incubating you. You know, blouse and skirt, take the step to avoid it by shredding the immune system so nothing can incubate. Them are waiting for people dead. And we have to tell you this, you say, anybody will say come through Mobile Airport last night, then they have to get authority to let through that person there. Because the person say, oh, I come from Liberia. Call me up a neck and say, yo, you know, see a man coming and send the Liberia 10 days ago. Somebody in a management, so let him through.
Yeah, but when them said them quarantine him. They just
they have another report where I show you say them do some research in Canada.
No, wait, don't jump off of one thing.
No, man,
hold on, brethren.
No, my brother.
Wait there, listen to what I say, man. Listen to what I say. Them just say that the man was quarantined with 2 other people and then send him back. Don't carry the thing go where it never supposed to go.
That, my brethren.
Yeah, we have to hope, but I better hope the good thing than go hope the bad thing.
No, you see, the thing is this in a motor.
Yeah, you can't trust them, but we
don't. You cannot trust them.
Yeah, but we can't. But not true. We can't trust them now. We must have high blood pressure. Wait now.
Bring it up.
Yo.
Because you can't fight, but the reason I bring it up is because a test was done in Canada that proves that it is also airborne.
No, listen to what me say. Hear what me say, brethren. Because you have to go now, you know. Me say. We can attack all of them things there. Where we hear about this incident as of now, we hear say the people them gone back, so we can't now go push and go have heart attack and blood pressure because we have to move. Yes. No, we have to laugh. I don't talk about sugar advertisement. The time is 4:30. Time for music news.
Attention radio station. Welcome. Please back away from your radio. I like new music, news talk, updates with artist drops, listener drops, sound effects, and movie drops.
Hey, what's that?
Music news.
Local.
Music news. International.
Welcome to Music News.
It's the news time.
Here.
Wagwan family, I'm Lady Renee with today's music news.
Welcome back to Music News with yours truly, Lady Renee. Big up Muta, Neil, and Tesfa. All right, the nominees for the 2014 staging of the annual Soul Train Awards have been announced, and 2 Jamaicans have made the list. Dancehall entertainer Shaggy, yes, Mr. Lover himself, and reggae artist Ziggy Marley have both been nominated in the same category for Best International Performance. Shaggy got the nod for his collaboration with R&B sensation Neo titled You Girl, while Ziggy Marley earned his spot for I Don't Wanna Live on Mars, one of the singles from his latest Fly Rasta album. Jazz pianist Monty Alexander received his first ever Soul Train nomination in the category of Best Traditional Jazz Performance. The 2014 Soul Train Awards will be held at the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas on November 7. Last night was a buzz with the E-Buzz as dancehall's now controversial It Girl and seasoned local and international MC Pretty Boy Floyd gave us the 411 on how important an MC is to a performance.
I think that's a very, very, very good point, and I believe that is the case because, you know, if there's an MC that's calling out an artist and they're not doing it with any life or, you know, it kind of break the momentum of the whole what people are expect to see from the artist. So I think it has a lot to do. They help to build the momentum and they help to get the crowd ready for what's to come. And if the MC is not really saying anything, you know, for make the people them really want to see the artist, it kind of can have a damper.
What the best thing an MC should do is get themselves educated about the artist.
Yeah.
If nobody give you a bio or anything about the artist, find the time to go backstage when one is performing and coming up next. What are some of the songs you do? Where have you been recently? All of that can kind of hype up the
name, even how to pronounce their name.
Right, because sometimes wrong pronunciation can cause.
So representing its age, Ishana, like, okay, who is Ishana?
Yeah, but,
you know, it's kind of.
And then when you go up there, sometimes it's a list that we get. The spelling is there, so it's how we pronounce the spelling.
Every man need them fair share in our business. Me as a man, me work with the artist, me work with the crowd, me work with the bandsman, me work with everybody. I always try to make sure, say, you see, when you come at a show like this, next year when you see it back again. Because I remember when DNCL, everybody bore, and me I say, oh, nothing no call her yet. Me not come for boss, me just come to talk about what I can do. I say, no, but me no call Angel yet. Wait till when me call Angel. And I spring there. I'm a save her. To Lisa, I come and I save her. I know what to do because I have to know if to tell the crowd. You have to lie to them. Oftentimes I lied to them just to make the thing work for the artist.
Also included in the clip, MC Nuffy, they're keeping it real. The only of its kind comedy movement in Jamaica, Jamaica Make We Laugh, has created history once more with its latest theatre production review as the most unique review of its kind, launched last week on October 10 to a solid sold-out crowd. The production, which started out as a cartoon and dubbed YouTube's top 10 most searched for video for 10 consecutive weeks, thrilled audience members with its theatre presentation, directed by theatre great David Tuller, starring actor boy winners Donald Iceman Anderson, Christopher Johnny Daly, Rosie Murray, Suzette Backroad Barrett, Sean Trisdale, and comedian Leighton Smith. Written by Donald Iceman Anderson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and its creator, young entertainment mogul Lady Renee, the production has universal appeal and laughter for all. Jamaica Make We Laugh, the review is now Jamaica Make We Laugh. Muta, stop distract me. Jamaica Make We Laugh, the review is now playing at Green Gables 36 Cargill Avenue in Kingston from Fridays to Sundays at showtime 8:30 p.m. Alicia Keys held a protest in New York City to raise awareness about the 200-plus Nigerian schoolgirls who were kidnapped in April. This past Tuesday marked 6 months since the girls were abducted. Keys kicked off a protest yesterday with 30 others at the Consulate General of Nigeria, holding signs that read, "We are here and save schools now." Keys intends to continue her protests in varied ways throughout the remainder of the year. This day in music. Some artists get Order of Distinction during National Honors and Award Ceremony at King's House 2006. Recipients of the OD Commander class singer-songwriter Bob Andy, musician-producer Grub Cooper, Lenny Little White, who directed Andy in the 1978 movie Child of Babylon. Recipients of the OD Officer class, singer-musician Boris Gardner, record producer Lord King James James, and singer-songwriter Ernie Smith. And in today's Big Ups, it's all about the holiday weekend coming around the corner. As you blink, the party gets started on Heroes Day Monday, October 20 with Igloo at Bay Beach in Ocho Rios. The event dubbed the Global Cooler Party, like the name did. Yeah, the name work. Will feature musical juggling from Copper Shot Timeless, DJ Nico, and DJ Tyrone. Admission for Igloo is $1,000 Josa Manley before 6 p.m. and $1,500 thereafter. On Sunday, Hero Splash. It is all about October 19. Swings into high gear at Bites Garden, yes, restaurant and sports bar at Shenton Bogwalk Bypass Bogwalk, featuring Ken Booth, George Nooks, Jem Myers, Patrick Badu, and many others who are slated to turn over the stage. Hero Splash will be hosted by RFM's very own Bob Clark. Admission just $8. Family, this has been Music News with yours truly, Lady Renee.
Yes, this is the Steppn Razor, the art of war, and we're fighting a war. People don't like you say that war, but we're fighting a war. You know, it's a war. You understand? We have to know that. It's two things really I want to say. You know, we said one of them last week. I'm going to say next one. We're going to say it this week again. The nano silver that this lady speak about, and that we have been viewing various doctors talking about this nano silver, it's not going to take off nothing half away. The biochemistry lab, the chemist labs, we're up at the university. It's not going to take nothing half away if we get in contact with these people about this nano silver and test it for ourselves. We can't test it, you know. We have the efficiency of scientists in our university to test these things. It's not going to take out nothing half away. Because, and not only that, if you don't believe the woman also, call the people them in Sierra Leone to find out if she can be confirmed, if what she's saying can be confirmed. Because we know of these FDA and CDC and WHO and Red Cross, when them go in a people country, what is possible and what not impossible. You understand? So, we just ask them, ask the ministry, ask whosoever is responsible. If you just do that, it can't take off nothing half away. The second thing, we want the Ministry of Security, National Security, find out how is it that two people or some people who claim that them coming from Liberia within the past 10 days, how them reaching America for travel again outside America in less than 21 days. We can't afraid to ask that. We have to ask that question. How is it that a person who claimed that them was in Liberia 10 days ago is allowed to come out of America to come into an island like Jamaica? Because them claims that them have things under control of them airport and them things that not supposed to happen. So how the hell did that happen? That persons who went to Liberia in less than 10 days ago, them come here last night, was able to go into America, one of the first things, go into America and left America, because usually they would have said, all right, I'm going to quarantine you for 21 days to see what will happen. Because that is what is that them doing now. They make you stay there till 21 days and say, all right, make us see what will happen. How is it? And the ministry must not be scared to ask America these questions, because if we don't really have the people them health in our heart, if we don't really have it in our heart, we can't afraid for big bad America, You must ask the right question. How the hell did some people left America who traveled to Liberia for less than 10 days end up in a Jamaica? It's not like them them airline where left Germany and come away name there. Cause we never get that. We get it's America them a come from. So it's Liberia via America. I mean Jamaica. Them come from Liberia and come to America. We must ask that question. We must have to ask that question. How did some people left America who was in Liberia reach a Jamaica and it's only 10 days gone out of the incubation period that them claim them going to hold people for 21 days? Because we're going to start think of some more conspiracy theory. And we're full of theory now. We're full of conspiracy theory. We don't want to start to think. You understand? We just want to say, well, that is that and that is that. We don't want to start to believe nothing. You understand? Okay. So we're going to read this thing again before we go to the phone line. Visitors. All right, we're going to take the phone. We're going to take the phone because we don't want your phone bill. Yes, blessed. Hail.
Greetings.
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed greetings, Muta.
Yeah, man.
Great program.
Thanks.
Great information.
Yes.
And we want to say there has been such a valuable asset to people to bring information, useful information. Sometimes it looks like certain type of information about certain type of thing. It's like it's only the eye program. I will not put down no other one at the same time, neither.
Yeah.
But what we says that no one can take that away from the eye.
Give thanks, man. I will say we have a team here, so too, you know, we have Cabo.
Definitely.
We have Jai, we have Keshima, we have Samantha, you know, all of these people, you know.
Give thanks. Well, I call to ask the eye a little favor, you know, Muta.
A favor?
Because, because there's a lot of confusion out here, and I think the eye can help a lot.
Yes.
By just, I would say, confirming to your listeners that you do not represent Rastafari. I would love the eye to do that because it's creating a lot of confusion.
What is the confusion?
No, I am speaking to the spiritual consciousness of Rastafari.
No, what is the confusion out there?
The confusion is Rastafari, first of all, is not a god of confusion.
No, let me ask you, what is the confusion about Mutabaruka? That may ask you, what is out there about Mutabaruka?
His Imperial Majesty, in a very noted speech on the Bible. He said,
listen to religious talk
in the Bible.
Listen to religious art talk with Fagan. That is what you listen to now.
I am saying it is a fact that His Imperial Majesty used these words.
Yes, I hear that. So what is the confusion?
At another time, he also said the Bible is the rallying point for all humanity. The rallying point, like so all of them China know when all of them
Brethren, the Bible can't save you from Ebola.
Hear me now.
The Bible cannot save you from Ebola. Yeah, but you take too long to come to 5 o'clock.
No, you can't talk where you don't know about it.
Yeah, but at 5 o'clock I will come now. I'm going to lock you up.
You are spiritually impotent, my brother.
All right, give thanks.
You can talk about customs of Rasta and you use Rasta and and so. But you cannot and do not speak for Rastafari.
Whenever you I speak for Rastafari. Whenever you say that.
That's why I say I want you to confirm that your listenership.
All right, make a confirm it to you.
You cannot.
To confirm it to you.
Yes.
When I speak, I have no authority to speak for Rastafari, the Rastafari movement. I don't
not the movement we're talking about. We're talking about the Almighty God, Rastafari.
You
cannot
and
do not speak.
We have to move. Because you try to get something out of me. I try to tell you something. Listen to me, I say. You understand? I don't speak for Rastafari. I speak for myself. You understand? I declare myself Rastafari because we are healed up Emperor Haile Selassie the first. But I don't speak. I speak for myself. You understand? I declare myself Rastafari because we are heal up Emperor Haile Selassie the first. But I don't speak for Rastafari. You understand? I don't run my life speaking for Rastafari. Okay, so that is that. I don't have to say that again. Click it. Yes.
Greetings, Congo.
Blessed man.
Rastafari. You know, say, what a Farrakhan is the roots is regional enough, because his womb, I spoke about his loins, and I heard him spoke about it too, but his womb is from another plantation island named St. Kitts, you know?
Come again, where's it?
I said his womb, his mom,
yes,
Farrakhan's mom
it's
is
from
from another plantation island.
St. Kitts.
One by the name of St. Christopher, St. Kitts.
Yeah, St. Kitts, yeah, we know, yeah.
Yes, that's where his mom hailed from.
Yeah, man, we know that.
Nothing that go on in Congo, but we just want to echo these words here, you know, with the love for our people, as though these words here is not pleasant, but it's just the naked truth, you know?
Yeah, man.
Black like tar, or brown as chocolate bar, still not shining, brighter than the midday sun, brighter than the morning star. A war. The reason is near, not far. You don't know who you are. Give thanks, Congo. Good program.
Blessed man, give thanks. Yes, step in.
Razor.
Step in, yeah, man.
Wagwan Muta.
Right there, go through.
Yeah, man, we give thanks.
Try help the people, them, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a long time you do that, though. You need a praise, you know. That's why I tell you, you have a Muta there, you know. Muta, there is something more you confirm fast, you know, because I work with the fan.
Yeah.
Me have a little sound and me give it a name. It's sound name Cutting Razor. What you say about that?
No, me not say nothing about it.
Okay, because no one like the name, but they must say probably you know go.
No, me not Cutting Razor. You can't say anything. Cutting machine, cutting axe, anything. Yeah, man, nothing funny. Yeah, man. All right, better there.
I mean, they tell us me have a place where we play Muta Wednesday night time, you know, and we did want a picture. We talk more about it because right now we're kind of busy. Give thanks to the name.
Yeah, man, blessed man. Yes, step in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muta.
Yeah, man.
All right, some serious additional going on Muta.
No, you broke up, you know, you cut up, Regine. I mean, I know as well. You walk, drive, walk. You know.
All right. This is VMAP thing.
The what?
VMAP thing, the US, the VMAP business is for the Ebola business.
Yeah, the VMAP thing where they might test out, yeah.
Yes, the government come out, the US government come out and say them can't produce that because they don't have no more restrictions. Really expensive to deal with.
Yeah.
So if that's on mine,
all right, you what, Bridget? You're not really you're not come cross properly. You know? I don't know if it's travel, but call me back and see if you can work out that sound the way you have around it. It's a break up here. When I get the fullness of what you say. Yes, step in.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Muta, what's up?
I'm there.
Alright, hold on a bit.
Yes, my general.
Yes.
Yes, blessed and love and respect and honor goes out to each and every individual in the world.
Yes, give thanks.
Muta.
Yes.
A terrible thing I go on, my general.
Eh?
Terrible thing I go on.
Okay.
Yes, them are work on the earth population, you know?
All right. Let me say something to you, Bridget. You see, all of them things about them are work on it and it's conspiracy and all them things. Here we are trying to figure out now. What are we going to do in relationship to what? You hear the Virgin cardboard, we need to develop our immune structure. We need to stop eat too much sugar and them something there. That's the things that we know it's a conspiracy. We know about what them are doing them today, but keep saying that, not going to solve no situation, not going to listen the whole thing. You understand? We want to find, everybody knows.
Find a solution.
Wait there. Everybody say it's conspiracy. Everybody say it's America, this and America that. But no, what we are going to use to fight the war.
To counteract, yes.
Yeah, that is what we are doing. Our brethren say, we need to eat good food. We need to plant our own food. That is what we have. We have planned a program and start. We have push it thing. Plant your own food as much as we can plant.
So our own self, you have to go deal with them?
No, I mean,
is that the solution? Is that the solution?
The solution is that if you save yourself, you're going to save the world, brethren. You understand? We can't keep a talk about, say, it's a plan, them a plan to kill out black people. It's a plan, them a plan against Africa. We know all of that, I hear them a plan for that.
But we need a solution, Musa. We need more. We need some forum for go and cross Jamaica.
But here is a forum. This is the forum. This is the forum. At the forum,
yes. But we need a broader. We need a broader.
But this will reach thousands of people. This will reach. I say, the brethren just called a while ago, and him talk about the develop immune, alkaline your body and them things.
Yes.
What people don't know where alkaline is,
Yeah, enough people, you see me, so we need a broader thing.
So we need to tell the people them. Yeah, but with that we have to know we need to tell the people them what is alkaline, or your alkaline.
Yes, so we need to have a thing broader.
No broader. We are telling the people them about it on this program, yeah. We don't need to hear no more about why you want to say America make virus to kill our black people.
No, we don't need to hear that. We need a solution.
Yeah. All right, you know, we have to move. We have to move. Because the cash parting will come on, yeah?
Yes, my general, I respect for the time.
Yeah. All right, yes. So, we are waiting for... Is that export all that? We can't tell no more, eh? All right, if you say so. Yeah. Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Katie and Smith from Duncan. So I've helped more people with chicken gona using papaya leaf. I blend it and juice it and strain it and I give it to them than the Minister of Health.
You only people say that. So that
yes, because I research about it. When they said the first man in Jamaica had chicken gona, I research about it and I learned that papaya leaf could use. So I just start getting a lot of it and I blend it and I juice it and I give a lot of people
and them get better. Give thanks. Yeah?
And then get better within 2 days. I want to know more about the
Nano Silver. All right, wrap a move here. Wrap a move. Okay, so we're there with you. All right. Yeah, the time is approximately 20 seconds to 5 o'clock, and we are waiting diligently for the cash pot where you can win millions of dollars just by buying a little $20 ticket. Right, Brian? Know that you do? Yeah, okay. So is that we are waiting for that? Okay, here goes. We have a message from the Minister of Security. The message from the Ministry of Security. And this message is something that we have been saying over and over, that them not supposed to say you must not go to West Africa, because we have been we just play an interview and we have played the interview with brethren. The brethren say him don't know. Him laugh when him hear say Jamaica ban people from go to West Africa. And to the point now where you have people that say them now go to Africa. All right. The Ministry of Security has just issued a statement that they are banning all travel from Jamaica to Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. I repeat, the Ministry of Security has now issued a statement that they are banning all travel to Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. We have been telling you this for a very long time. We have been pounding it. So we cannot tell people not to go to West Africa. We cannot tell people not to go to Africa. Because first, it was, don't go to Africa. Then we hear, don't go to West Africa. We hear the Prime Minister say she's banning all our ministers them from go to West Africa. Now, the ministry is saying that they are banning all travel to Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. I don't know if nobody, whether artists or whatsoever, would I even think, including myself also, would I even think, say, me want to go Liberia, Syria, Guinea, or Sierra Leone, because I had the opportunity to go there in May. Not Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. I had the opportunity to go there in May, and it was called off. So, we don't know, say, we're not going to Sierra Leone or we're not going to Guinea from a long time. But you cannot tell people don't go to Africa or go to West Africa when there's a lot of countries in West Africa that have not recorded Ebola. And we want to tell the people again, America have more Ebola patients patient than Mali, than Togo, than Ghana, than Ivory Coast. So we have to say these things. Now, my dearly beloved producer, Joy Morgan, is getting riled up. And I have to repeat what you say here, and it's a question. The man that died from the Ebola virus in America, the black man, let us repeat, the black man that died, this is coming from my producer, Joy Morgan. That man named Duncan who died from the Ebola virus. How come none of him family have it in America? The woman whom did come get married to, which I think she pregnant or something like that. When them say them put her in a quarantine or whatsoever. Them say them put the family in a quarantine and then ship him from one place to the next. So far, and we know it's 21 days gone since this brother did go to the hospital. There have been no report that these people have contracted the Ebola virus. And we have now seen that people is getting better from this virus. So she's asking the question, and this is a pertinent question, just like the question I asked. How is it that a man left America and reached Jamaica after he was in Liberia? How is that possible? So the next question, how is it that nobody else who was around this man, including him woman who must sleep with, because you can't just imagine when him left Liberia and reach in a yard and see the woman who come married to, he'll pop in him house, you know. May I tell you, man? And she's supposed to be pregnant too. Well, we don't hear nothing about her again. We don't hear nothing about the family again, and that is it. Them never take no autopsy on him body. We see him brother cry on the TV, a ball, so them just take the body and go and burn it, and that is it for the end of that. So, if we don't give you these answers, you know, we are full with conspiracy theories, and we're going to perpetuate conspiracy theories until we get some serious answers. Okay, so we could go again. Steppn.
Yellow motor.
Yes, sir.
Yellow. Yes, I want me clear, you know. We are listening where we are saying now and we are understanding. So this brother was show up in Texas, you know. God bless the old soul. You know, I don't know where the mother come from. Them say I come from Liberia, but apparently him tell the truth when he reached the hospital. The hospital just never know what to do. And enough of the breaking news and now we are seeing on the TV in the USA is that them people are never really prepared to deal with something like that.
Yes.
Obviously, in our thought, you know, because we're not fool, but in our thought, we feel like the brother they tell some farmer lie.
Which brother?
Because
which brother?
Same brother we did have. You know,
oh, okay. Yeah.
Because them say when them advertise for the news that is that just like the farm them we take when we are coming yard, we fill out what we are carry, you know, what we have in our suitcase, this, that.
Yeah.
That man never
tell them say Liberia I come from.
Him tell them say I come from Liberia when he reach at Texas.
Yeah. But where did land? Where did land? Not Texas in the land?
No, him go in a Brussels first in a Belgium.
Yes.
Travel Belgium to Washington DC. He spent 3 hours at Washington DC.
Yeah, and then him end up at Texas.
But at the same family, the family where he want to stay. Them there. He have family in North Carolina, he have family in South Carolina.
And I think them say him have a fiance in a Dallas.
Yeah, then she him go to straight, directly.
Yeah.
And next brother were in a Texas too, in the same Dallas there. Have a youth with the same lady there. And them come from Liberia.
Okay.
So this youth did live in the same house with the lady.
Yeah.
You know, him have a youth will live in the same house with the lady, but him and the lady separate so long that them not even a penny this. You know, him know say alright then she and that brother they will come from Liberia, them together, so him no worry about that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of story them hide right now.
Okay,
them hide
of course.
it. And big up, as I said, big up to all the people who are feeling this pressure. But the brother they tell some lie and him catch some people off guard.
Yeah.
Well, right now, what happened right now, the 2 nurses them will get infected by that disease. Them transfer them out to Texas because them
them go
and the next
Atlanta.
nurse
Them go
just come
Atlanta.
on TV a while ago.
Emory Hospital, them carry them go.
Yeah, one go Emory and one gone in Maryland right now.
Yes.
Them got different locations. But you have a next nurse now. We are friends with them 2 nurses who get infected.
Yes.
And she come on the TV right away and she start talk. She let go everything where she want to let go, Muta.
Yeah, she said them never have no protocol in the hospital about nothing.
They don't know anything. They don't know what to do. They try to protect some areas.
Nobody never drill them. Nobody never drill them about this new thing we are come upon them. Yeah.
It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. We could get back to the ZMAP business now. Over the just start about.
Yeah.
There's no more ZMAP. So anybody in the world right now, we are thinking about that. There's no more. And the government say a 500 million to develop at least a dose for a person.
Well, them just find out, but it now go ready till about 4 or 5 months.
That's as I say, Muta. If you producer them, John Morgan, big up John Morgan and the rest of producer them, but they need to go in there and dig. You have a lady with company TV like 3 months ago, and she said she buy some information from some of the money in Syria. On a computer, and this computer have this biological thing where I go on where you have to deal with it in your transportation system.
Yeah. But when I say the latest news, it's not a long time news me I talk about, you know. The news this week said them found a cure, but it's not going ready till about 4 or 5 months time.
That and that is a fact that them try to find something. Everything is
maybe them have a cure already. Maybe them have a cure already.
No man can tell me right now say Ebola wasn't a manufactured disease.
Yeah, but you hear the lady said she believed that too. The doctor lady just said
all we can do. Bob Marley said you can believe as you want, believe, mash it down, but when you know things, just know it.
All right, Bridget,
so, until we know it.
Yes.
Until we know it, we can't do anything about it. But you see down at Jamaica, you see little small Jamaica right now.
Yeah.
All everybody can do right now, you know, a man of just love him brother and love him sister
and take care of yourself.
If you start get sick, nobody go near your people.
Yes.
I just try get some help. I just talk to some people from far.
Yes.
Because if that go down, so we see already. No man have to come from Israel or nowhere. Come tell we say we are eat that.
All right, Bridget, we have to move. We have to move, Bridget. Yeah, give thanks. Yes. All right. We'll get down to the nitty-gritty. Yes. By the way, the sister who called me last week, I don't want to forget this. The sister who called me last week about trying to get a letter to show our employers them in America. I would like her to call the radio station, even if I leave. Call the radio station and leave your number. Please. The sister who called last week about trying to get a letter from the Millennium Council, please call the radio station and leave your number with the operator. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Muta.
Yes, blessed.
Yeah, man, I have to give thanks and praise again, you know, because you don't know about certain things around here and now go work out. I check out Portmore Jail. It does the same way. I check out 12th Street, Leicester Jail.
But that me I say, I want the minister go stand up. I want the minister go out there go stand up. If him say I want to catch the chick VT, he must go in there go stand up.
So, Muta, if you fight against a disease and stand up, our jail is still mucky and dirty same way. I don't know.
Well, you have to go make the relevant authority know. You make the relevant authorities know.
But this show is one of the biggest shows in Jamaica and in the whole world and in the entire world.
All right. But me ask you a question, you know, answer. Me ask you, if did you call the authorities and make them know?
But me know them, me never call them yet.
Then that me ask you, so why you don't call them?
Motor.
Yeah.
Well, we just try to use this program.
No, me never say much to use the program. Me never say much to use the program. But
because
me
this
ask
program
you.
represents Jamaica.
Yeah,
and
but
Jamaica represents we.
Yeah, so me ask you now. Me never say you mustn't do that. But me ask you if you did call them. You say you never call them. So apart from just calling this radio program, you should have called them too. Double up the strength. Strengthen it. Yeah, strengthen it. Call me. I'm hope to them here and then call them. You understand?
Yeah, Muta, me love start to you first, you know.
Yes. Give thanks.
Guess what now?
Yeah, man.
You always did it so, you know.
Yes.
Because when we are get busy signal and them sitting there, you know, you not give it that, you know.
Busy, oh, them people that give busy signal.
But Muta, when I said, we're going to 12th Street, it's just not the same way.
Yeah, you said that already, man. Listen to me out man. We don't hear that already.
Spanish Town James.
Yeah.
How come?
Them say them have $5 million to clean up the place. Them not clean up the place.
We have a chicken goner disease.
Yes. All right.
We have an next.
Yeah, listen to me. Call the minister them and not the minister, whosoever responsible for the drain cleaning, and then I hope to them hear you when you talk. Yes, sir. Blessed. Give thanks. Yes. Step in.
Motor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Listen this.
Yes.
Them estimate 30 to 70,000 deaths from this Ebola thing. And the brother we have on the radio last night from Ghana.
Yes.
One thing never advertised in another interview there is that Ghana and Togo and Ivory Coast and all that, them people protect them borders.
Yeah, Mali.
You have military personnel on them borders right now where if a man come from across the stuff, you cannot.
Them not, yeah, well, that the minister does say that now. So them a ban all travel to Liberia and Guinea and right in there. All right.
Them not do anything wrong.
At that will not show them that so them cannot say West Africa. Them have to specify because you can't. When people go say West Africa, no, everybody has to know Africa. You understand?
One thing we get freedom. You know, you see African man, you see man who live in Africa.
Yeah.
Them man, they can identify each other and say, that brother they come from Sierra Leone. That one they come from Ghana. Now, them can identify.
But me can't tell you who come.
In Jamaica.
Yeah, but me can look on a Ghanaian and know say it's a Ghanaian. And me can look on a Nigerian and know say it's a Nigerian.
Muta. There's only one Muta in Jamaica. Only one.
All right, we have to move, Bridget. You can't, at 3 times, now you can't, though. We have to move. You know, you get through so quick. Me have to move, though. Me have to move. All right, we just get a paper here a while ago. You did find out what the thing I'm going to ask you about? The malaria thing? All right. Before you can get chicken, all right. Okay. Yeah. So it says yes, you can get it. Yes, because another kind of mosquito. All right. What I wanted to find out is that if you had malaria, can you get the chick-V virus? Because some people say if you did have chick-V already, you now get chick-V again. If you have malaria, all right. The answer to that is yes. You can catch the chick-V even if you did have malaria before. Okay. So malaria is transmitted by another kind of mosquito, not necessarily this Aegypti. Egypt, them want to say to you, you think them easy. All right. Yeah, so the argument is that you can get chick-V if you had malaria. It's two different mosquito a bite. I didn't get malaria already. So I don't get the chick-V yet. So, you know, I'm not intending, I don't want to, but, you know, all right, yes, step in. We're going down to the wires, you know, step in. Yes, step in. Yeah, blessing.
Pertaining to the Ebola outbreak.
Wait, African symbol, that's African symbol. Hello? Yeah, be listen to you.
I don't understand how the artists, them just denounce Africa, a couple of them, because hear them ban other talks.
Yeah, man, terrible, man.
Government to ban all artists and other individuals going to Africa. You know, specify the places them in Africa.
Well, the minister...
I must fight mama, so.
Well, watch you know. The minister just declare him on now. The Ministry of Security just say they are banning all travel to Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. That is where the minister, that is the official paper we get now. That them banning 3 countries, Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. That is what them say.
Yeah.
All right. So argument done.
Good.
Yeah, argument done.
We can we have some specific place outside Africa that have Ebola where they ask them to run to go show, go do event and them thing like America.
Yeah.
Like them thing the Ebola in Nigeria and other places.
Yeah.
It's different from the one in America. It's same
Ebola. Same Ebola. I have to move, Bridget.
Yeah.
Why the man appear rush go on, hold on, that's a rush, Mr. Rasta. Sure. The Jamaican government, this is the official paper here now. The Jamaican government has issued an immediate travel ban against certain persons. Certain persons? What that mean? No, you see, a complication that them put me in, you know. The Jamaican government has issued an immediate travel ban against, or maybe the person who them now ban people who are going to go help. Maybe. Me just say that. Anyway, the Jamaican government has issued an immediate travel ban against certain persons traveling directly or, directly or indirectly from or through the Ebola-affected West African countries of Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. Why them say certain person though? Certain persons traveling directly or indirectly from or through the Ebola-affected West African countries of Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. I am very thankful for these precise argument and reasoning here now. If we did say this before, all of these argument and conversation wouldn't come up. A statement from the National Security Minister says the ban extended to persons ordinarily resident in Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, as well as persons who have traveled to or transited through the countries in the past 28 days. So that is specific. That is specific. We want you to know that this is happening. This is what we're saying on the radio, that the Ministry of Security just released this statement to the Jamaican people. Okay. We want to heal. Go on, click it. Yeah, we want to give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time. I want to heal up my friend them in a poor, in a St. Thomas, you know. We come a favor young Sunday, you know, and stay there till late morning hours, you know, with all the hundreds of people them. Why you can party Rasta, believe you me, the people them come clear from St. Thomas, drive, come down our West Street there, and stay till almost morning with me. We want to give thanks. All the lady there, she's supposed to turn counselor by now. Counselor, believe you me. So, you know them say them now miss it again. So, we expect more bus, hey, believe you me, I must about 3 car them come down there. So we want to heal up the people them, we want to heal up John T. 5 are young. West Street, we're there every Sunday when we're there. This Sunday is no different. We want to heal up me hungry, and we want to heal up Calabash Restaurant. Yes, them ones they provide we with food. We're going to start with them give food to, you know.
Yes, sir.
I hope it no poison you still.
Ready?
A vegetarian food we are talking about, you know. No meat, no in there, no.
No meat.
Eh?
No meat.
No pork business out there, you know. No fish. No fish. But if you burn pork, you're going to eat it. Because that them are out of the jerk stand and burn it. All right. So we give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time. We can't take no more call. 2 minutes left on the program. The 2 sisters them in coming inside there, so if it scare me. May I tell you when them coming there, so may I think say may I do something wrong. I mean I do wrong, you know, because I look at the clock. You understand? So we give thanks to the moment. We give thanks to all the people them who call, and you know, we really feel good for know so we're in this position where we can share information with the people them. I know so the people them stick to IRFM. Because when them hear certain things at certain other place, them call IRFM for validate it and for really make it gospel truth. You understand? So, a Sunday we say, yeah, we're going to do it from 6 in an arena. From 6 to, how much o'clock we're going to do it till? We don't even know. 11. But we're going to do it also from 2 to 6 to, because that is when the official program start. You understand? So, we hope to see you there. And don't scare yourself, you know. You hear the people them say, the people them gone back at them country. You understand? Don't scare yourself, because the greatest fear is fear itself. We are in this garden of life in which the flower of true love grow. Flower hidden by weeds of hatred. Where is that flower now? a few of us know. Give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy. Give thanks to O'Neill, we sit down so with we and find some things on the internet for we. Give thanks to Jai, give thanks to the lady upstairs, Cabo, give thanks to Samantha, give thanks to Keshima, give thanks to the security guard. Who we have missed out? Everybody we have missed out, you know. Give thanks. Oh, Lady Renee, give me ticket for go a show Friday. You know, you think so easy, we now make I escape. I got regard.
Good afternoon. It's Thursday, October 16. I am Cherie Hay.
And I'm Cheryl Johnson.
From IRFM's News Center, here are the headlines.
Jamaica imposes travel ban on individuals traveling from countries hardest hit by Ebola virus.
Health Ministry says visitor to the island who recently traveled to Liberia has returned home.
Nurses say Ebola training received not enough.
Montego Bay Red Cap Porters Association says members have not been trained on how to deal with passengers suspected of having Ebola.
Their technical mourns as 2 teachers and a student died from complications linked to Chick V.
And way now clear for Jamaica Teachers Association to install Norman Allen as president-elect of the association.